One of the most popular questions we get are what training aids we recommend.
Training aids, huh?
We have a handful of them available on our website of the ones that we use. There's not, other than the things we use to measure, force plates, gears, that kind of stuff, TrackMan, Hack Motion, the in-lesson kind of drill type training aids, the more inexpensive ones, we don't use very many complicated things.
We don't use a lot of stuff. I think the better you, I won't say the better you get, the longer you teach, I think you start figuring out, it's more about figuring out where the body needs to be positioned at different points in the swing. You just got to kind of learn that. There ain't no training aid for teaching somebody how to get the right shoulder in position. And, there's stuff that can help. The swing guide, that one jumps out at me just because, wow, that's such a good little simple training aid to get someone to set the club on a plane. And
a very specific thing.
Yeah. I like the impact bag still, but I don't use it like I did when I first started using it 20 years ago when I started teaching. I mean, think about that. I've been teaching we've been teaching a long time. When I first used the impact bag for myself, I would pound it. So now I have people hit it way differently. I teach them to put on the brakes with their pelvis and just kind of pop it and stop it so they learn how to transfer energy, or I'll have them spin the impact bag counterclockwise if they're over the top. For the first time, they might have felt an inside-out swing. I use rubber band. I use the
bands
bands around the back attached to the grips. You feel width.
I like things. I mean, we use Amazon boxes. We use
garbage. Our plain board. We use a plain board.
Alignment sticks, a boom mic stand, especially when you're at your house. You just need somebody to hold something. A boom mic stand's great for that. It's like an extra set of hands.
You know what I don't like, though? There's training aids that you can cheat so bad. And the best story is, like, there used to be a training aid called the inside approach. You'd set the ball on a tee or on the ground, and then it would like a 3-inch or 4-inch PVC pipe coming straight out of the ground.
Kind of like a little mini tripod almost.
Yes, a little 4-inch PVC pipe going straight up out of the ground, and then an L on it that was probably 16 inches long or so.
So it goes over the ball facing where you're hitting it.
Over the ball with the long side of that L going away from the target. So you had to swing under it.
Right.
Think about it. You couldn't see the ball almost. You would have to swing under it. And I remember I was given a lesson. This is probably 20 years ago at least. And I had a guy that was coming to lessons every week, and he was over the top. And I mean, I wasn't that good at fixing it back then. I tried everything, right?
You just use training aids.
I'm trying everything. So I went out and bought one of these things. And I was like, this is it, man. All you got to do is swing under this thing. You're fixed. So we took a couple practice swings, and I had a handheld, pretty good sized video camera. And I was like, all right, I'm going to film this one. And he puts a ball under there. Of course, he makes the same swing, swings over the top, uncocks the club. I don't even know how he did it. Over the top of the thing, late uncocks it, hits the toe of the ball, 90-degree shank, almost killed somebody on the driving range. I'd say never again. I say that's when I realized there's more to this, because you have to teach somebody the correct positioning at the top of the swing. Otherwise, they're just going to cheat these training aids. That was my first light bulb with training aids.
Yeah. So there's a couple stories we could talk about with that. In general, we're not fans of training aids that do the work for you.
God, I got more stories.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So,
that's a good point. Go ahead, then I'll.
Yeah, you want a training aid where you have to do the work. I think I've heard Sean Foley say, I love this saying, like you have to earn the learn.
Yeah, Sean Foley, good guy. He's been in here before.
And there's a lot of training aids you can put on. I mean, I'm thinking of the swing jacket and things where it makes you do a certain thing, not just give you feedback if you did it.
Well, the problem with the ones that make you do it, it gets worse when you take it off.
Yes, because you're really pulling your arms in to, we could go.
Looks good on paper. That's one of my sayings about those kind of training aids. Yeah, just put this jacket on. Only 2 times in my life I got severe shanks.
Let's go.
So I was in high school, and it was just.
And I don't even think these are in circulation anymore.
I don't think you can actually find probably one of these. I've told people not to buy it. So whoever owns these things, I'm not doing you any favors. So don't come after me. So one of them, I mean, I had to buy everything. Like, Dad, I got to have this. How do you think it's going to help you? I got to have it. Mark Brooks had a training aid, and he had a good swing. I like Mark Brooks'
Yes.
swing. He won the PGA.
Major champion,
Texas guy could swing it. But it was one of those straps that went around your upper
I
torso.
had one. Yep.
And then it had 2 extra straps around the, and it wouldn't let you do much arm lift.
Like a low-tech swing
He
jacket.
had a pretty tight move. And boy, oh boy, I had the shank so bad with that thing because it held me. It restricted me so bad. And I had a good little swing, and man, that thing set me back. So that's the one time, based on what you're saying, something that makes you do something. And the other time, I had one of those massive PVC pipe rings. I swung on that thing.
My dad had one in the backyard. Sam 2000.
I swung on that thing. I bet it was 48 hours straight. It was like probably before a golf tournament.
I've got it figured out.
If I knew me, it was before a golf tournament. I shanked the ball so bad. I bet I shanked the ball for 2 weeks straight. So again, that's something. It's almost like you're not really learning much.
Well, I mean, I've watched so many players swing on those things, and the hands can be going all over the place.
And the swing doesn't really work.
Yeah,
I mean, when your elbow folds, it goes above that circle.
Yeah.
That's just a conversation.
Yeah, it's one of those on paper.
And then I'm not gonna say what this other one was, but it was very expensive. I mean, over $100,000. I'll just leave it at that. I'll just leave it at that. And it does all the work for you, and it claims to like different swings and stuff. This thing? I even did a test on that thing, and we would let someone do like 100 reps and film their before and after. Moral of the story: you got to do the work to make the training aids work. Like Sean Foley said, you got to earn the learn. So
you and I could do those same 100 reps on that same swing. We're built nothing alike. We have different injury histories. We have different flexibilities.
We're coming from a different place.
All your history of lessons, my different history of lessons. We ain't going to walk away with the same movements.
Yeah.
And probably neither one of us are going to benefit from it.
Yeah.
So training aids in general, even drills in general. I mean, we had a question the other day. It's like, I'm rolling the club closed in the, sucking it inside in the backswing.
Rolling it open.
I'm coming over top, downswing. Give me a drill to fix that. Like, you want one drill to fix your whole swing? Yes. It's like, well, we would charge we'd charge a whole lot more if we could do that too. It'd be the best drill of all time.
I'll be doing that one.
Right. It's like, drills are not a substitute. Now, I don't even like using the word. We do drills in almost all of our videos, but I think drills give golfers too much of permission to just
beat balls.
Just like that, missing that inside approach. Like,
all I gotta do is
okay, I can miss it. Now I'm fixed.
Yeah.
Then you move the inside approach, and then it's back to. So feedback, we're big fans of.
All right, so that I was going to steal your thunder there. Well, feedback for one, right here.
Yes, video.
Your phone. There's no better feedback than video in the Swing Coach app.
Especially now, the Swing Coach app.
Not a commercial. Swing Coach app is the best training aid app in the history.
Not a commercial.
In the history of the game. I know we have a vested interest in this thing, but we really, this thing is unbelievable.
Just read the reviews.
We don't have to take our word for it. The thing's unbelievable. That's one. The phone's great. Put it on a good camera angle. We got videos about that. I love Rotex. I do. I really like Rotex just to have a feel for what my hips are doing.
Well, a note on that. My left hip was hurting so bad from an old injury. I was dragging it up the 2 steps to walk into this room. Dr. Joe got me on that, gave me a couple exercises, and I have 0 issues. Like, there's so much benefit from those things.
Eddie does instead of warming up, beating balls fast, Eddie, the long drive guy, he does a 5-minute warm-up on that thing, and he's at full speed. I've witnessed it. He's at full driver speed with a short little warm-up where he just kind of goes through the whole motion with his shoulders. It kind of warms up his forget what he calls
that shoulder
it. Like
deal.
Primes the muscles almost.
That shoulder thing's tough.
Movement prep.
Yeah, it's such a good warm-up.
And then the other one, obviously, we love it. We're promoting it here, the HITS driver. High-intensity impact training system. It's a clubhead speed training system where you hit balls with interchangeable weights. It's the best thing I've ever seen for gaining clubhead speed because you're hitting a ball.
Yes, not swinging in air.
And you're not swinging in air. I just talked to a Champions Tour player today. He said, when is this HITS driver coming out? He called me on the phone. I said, it's coming soon. It's on its way over now.
They've all hit it.
They've all hit it. He said, I have hurt myself. You know what I'm talking about.
They've all done the
You know what I'm talking about.
I do.
I've hurt myself every single time I swing the sticks with no club head and no ball to hit, he goes, this is going to be a game changer for me. He goes, I have to have club head speed now because I gained 5 yards off the tee this year and dropped 8 spots in the driving distance.
Think about that.
So this is where it's going. Having a training aid that you can build club head speed,
Especially when they roll the ball back.
and you can hit. So again, not a hits commercial, but we
It's
tend.
it's what we use.
Well, this is the thing with us. We're going to get behind stuff that we like, and we're going to try to do business with those companies because we love what they're doing and we want to help them. And we
Right.
have a big enough platform to help these companies get going. And we love. I would have a piece of Rotex if I could. He doesn't need us.
Yeah.
But you know, or Swing Guide. I wish I could have gotten on board on that in '88.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's a great example of one of the all-time best training aids. And it's, I guess the patent's run out because it's been knocked off 8 Ways to Sunday because it's so good.
It's so good.
And so good. If you use it, we use it a little different. We put it on there a little differently.
Yeah.
You can use it for the right hand.
And well, if you buy one off our website, it comes with a video how it's us in the
Yeah.
we
But like
do a
those are
structured video.
great feedback devices. It doesn't force you to do anything. You have to make
That's
the correct
why it's been
movements.
so good. I
And
think
that's when you learn.
number one training aid of all time, probably Swing Guide.
It's got to be up there in top 5 for sure.
I can't think of anything.
Impact Bag's been around for ages.
Impact Bag. I mean,
Alignment sticks have got to be right up there. I mean,
alignment
they're so
sticks, but like a
multi-use.
true, this thing really sets the club the right way. If you have a problem with the wrist direction,
Yeah.
that Swing Guide's hard to beat.
So, like you said, we got no
What else? Really?
we got no vested interest in impact bags,
bags.
swing guides, alignment sticks.
We just
none
sell
of
them
that
on our
stuff.
website. We don't produce them.
Lasers.
Lasers are great. Put a laser in the butt
I
into
mean,
your
you
club.
want to improve your swing plane and wedge game.
I got to give Dave
a
Ledbetter
laser.
credit. He had a product when I was probably 19. He had a mat that rolled out. It was the David
I had
Ledbetter
that.
laser mat.
Yep.
It had a straight line for the backswing
Had a little curve
and
to
had
it.
a curve in it. And I wore that thing out. And I still, my backswing is one of the things I can put on plane almost every time.
It was like embedded in a little PVC that had a little shape to it. And you can go, the version I had, it was orange. I mean, I could see it right now. I still wish I could find it. You
Oh,
just
I
kind
know
of
what that is.
screw the cap down to turn the laser on or unscrew it a
That
little
was
bit.
that was the one Martin Chuck promoted. Was it had,
No. This
that was
is
different?
way long time ago.
So the one I had from Led, you just twisted it into the grip, but it was ahead of his time.
Yeah, this was like a piece that came with the mat.
I got you. Anything like that. Butch Harmon had one with both ends. Scott Hamilton makes them, and
Yeah,
you
the
made
one I had with
light,
both ends.
with lights.
Got one right over here, Amazon lasers on the end of a stick.
Yeah,
We use it all.
that
all
kind
the
of stuff
time.
is good.
My dad had one growing up. This is when I was in elementary school with 2 flashlights. There wasn't any lasers back then. Two
Just
flashlights in a stick.
it gives you the right idea. But I mean, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, your phone right now is such a huge tool to use when you teach yourself how to use it correctly.
Good
especially with the
camera
apps
angles,
available.
and you know, we have the luxury of being in here. Like I don't hit a ball where I don't look at. If I'm working on something, I don't hit a ball unless I'm looking at every swing. I really don't. I
Swing
mean,
Coach app I use to warm up. I use it to practice.
I want to
use
know
it on the course.
why wouldn't I want to know on every swing when I'm working on
Talk
it?
about training your feels.
Yeah.
I
want
want
to
my
know.
feels calibrated every single time I go to hit a ball. I
Yeah.
don't want to get it calibrated today and don't pull it out. Don't pull any feedback out 4 weeks from now because that calibration is going to vary. It's going to wander.
Well, today, like this is, for example, this is the last thing I'll say because we're beating a dead horse. But like I was in here the other day and I was working on my arm lift because I tend to pull the right arm low going back. I had to feel a lot of arm lift just to get it. I was like, that's got to be Kenny Perry
that
backswing.
can't look right.
It's got to be up.
Yeah.
And it was right on the money. Well,
On a scale of 1 to 10, how far beyond the right
I had to
amount
feel
did
a
you feel
10
like?
to get it to be neutral.
There you go.
And then, but a week later, a 10
Well, might be a 10.
is a little overcooked. So now I had to back it off. And that's why golf is just kind of in the rails. Like you're driving your car, a little bit on the right side of the lane, a little bit on the left side.
You're always going to be feeling those
those
rails,
guardrails. And if you approach golf like that, this is a whole nother conversation, but you got to approach it like that. You can't just lock in your golf swing and be done with it. You're always pulling weeds, right?
Yeah.
You're always weeding the swing. So If you approach it like every day, I'm going to take a look at my swing. Even if you make 2 swings leaving for work in the morning into your net and film it.
Right.
Like, okay, yesterday that felt like a lot. Today I don't have to feel as much. Yesterday I had to feel like my elbow was like that. Shit, now it is like that. Now I got to, you're just, every day that's evolving a little bit. And that's that's why PGA Tour players have a coach with them every free time they hit balls. But a normal golfer, like, I don't need my coach with me all the time. Well, the best players in the world need it.
I hit it good last week. I mean, it's.
And they only get lessons when they're hitting it bad.
How many times have we been asked in comments or DM or an email or in lessons, give me a feel so I can do this?
I don't know.
If we could give you a feel at that specific time, that feel ain't going to do the same thing a week from now,
No.
2 months from now, 6 months from now. Like, none of that's free. You can't be given the feel you're always going to play with.
Nope. You
It
cannot.
varies. We're not built that way.
So your best training aid is probably right here.
Yep.
Swing Coach app.
That's number one for sure.
Or just your phone, whatever. Have something you can draw lines on. It's kind of cool too. But yeah, that's all we use really. I've started using my K-Vest again.
Yeah, love
Just for biofeedback.
Use it in schools,
You
yeah.
know, it's just nice to see.
Feedback.
If you can afford a TrackMan, that's a training aid.
Yeah. It's all feedback.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. If we think of anything else, we'll do another one of these. But as you can see, we don't use a ton of stuff. But the stuff we use, it serves a purpose for a specific issue like the wrist or something like that.
We measure and then we use feedback, and that's kind of the two buckets.